Are you tired of boring domestic beer? Me too. That's why I've taken it upon myself to drive across this great nation to find the best brews around. I want to meet with any owner, brewer of any place that will open the door for us. No distance is too far. Our goal here is simple. I want to share their stories and their craft with the rest of the world. My name is Dustin Coffman. Welcome to The Craft. What's up, guys? Today I find myself back in Homestead, Pennsylvania, but today I'm at Rock Bottom. I don't know about you, but I've been at Rock Bottom before. Metaphorically, not here, but I've never tried some beer there, so let's see what they have to offer. So I'm here with the head brewer,
Meg Evans.
So tell us a little bit, how did you get into beer?
It's a very loaded question, but I've been in the industry 8 years. I got my start at Southern Tier Brewing Company. I pretty much started from the ground floor. I was gluing boxes, labeling bottles, and then I moved up to the bottling line, and then from there went out west for a short period of time, and then got hired back at Southern Tier, and got in their cellar, and then from there moved down here and started brewing.
How long have you been head brewer here?
I've been head brewer here 3 years, and I've been here 4 years.
Nice. I like the started from the bottom, now you're here with stuff.
Yes, very started in the bruntest of bruntest jobs that ever had.
Now do you like it more as head brewer or more work? You know,
I think you trade work, really. You trade. I mean, if you're not doing like the labor work all the time, you're dealing with like managers, dealing with inventory paperwork. You're just trading work, really. Still doing this, coming in at 4:30 and early.
There's a little bit of everything. I like it.
Oh yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Rock Bottom. It is a chain, so how did how they come up with the name?
So Rock Bottom was located in Boulder at Walnut Brewery, but the first Rock Bottom was in downtown Denver. And the location is right at the base of the Prudential Plaza, so it's known as being at the bottom of the rock. So Rock Bottom.
Makes sense.
Low-hanging fruit, maybe.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
so any big plans for you? Are you just gonna test the water? Or do you one day plan to do your own brewery? Or
I mean, it's kind of funny thinking about that. Like, I mean, if really you would have asked me that question like 5 years ago, and I'm like, nope, I just want to keep brewing and maybe get up here one day, you know, maybe all of these things. But I mean, where I'm at now, I would love to see myself open something, but I mean, that's a huge undertaking. My husband's a brewer, so like knowing that I have him like possibly on my side, who did want to take that next step, but right now I'm still kind of playing it by ear.
They also could do a family business.
Yeah. I mean, for me though, I was thinking it's like this is the type of industry you're always growing and always trying to grow. So like, I feel like if opening a business is that next part of growing, then it would be that next organic growth for us.
Awesome. I know the last time we talked, you were telling us that you guys are a part of the like metal beer festival.
Yeah, we started a heavy metal beer festival 3 years ago, and we're going. So obviously our third one is actually next month. I mean, for us, like my husband's always been into metal, plays guitar, and so hearing him talk about heavy metal was very similar to how I feel like I always heard people talk and myself talk about craft beer. So we started noticing a lot of overlapping characteristics between the two industries, and that's when we're like, I mean, it's kind of funny, like I feel like I always had 2 jobs while working in the beer industry, but when I finally only had one, I was like, well, I'm bored, let's start a beer festival. And so that's when we had talked about that whole idea, and then finally made that leap when I had some time, which now takes up all of my time. But it's really cool. I mean, going into it knowing that we really wanted to bridge the two industries together in a lot of ways. So we had bands collaborating with breweries. I mean, but like what's coming out of it is like that much and more. You know, there's a lot of great networking opportunities. I actually hired someone from one of the bands from my brewery because I was like, I mean, he didn't know anything about brewing, but I mean, I got to know him through the beer fest, and I was like, well, you know, I like you. I think you have a great work ethic. You know, I'll give you a chance.
Yeah, it's like you started out nothing.
Right.
It's good to give people a chance.
Yeah, and so that's kind of been the cool thing of it. Some of my closest friends now I've met through that beer fest, and so it's kind of cool seeing what all has come out of it besides just having a really fun event.
So the best ideas come when we're bored.
Yeah.
So where does this take place? At Pittsburgh? Or?
It is in Pittsburgh. The first year is at Spirit, but the last two, so last year and this year, are at Mr. Small's Theater.
Mr. Smalls.
Yeah, so we get to take over the whole building. We have 2 stages going, so bands basically bounce back and forth all day. And then we have breweries scattered throughout the building. So it's really cool. Like, I was kind of worried about having breweries so spread out, but if people manage to find everything, it flows so well.
I think it's a better connection than music and beer, so that's amazing.
Right, yeah.
And it's for any genre. Like in the summer I went to that, what is it, the punk one they had in Pittsburgh.
Fucking really, yeah, that'd be
kind
cute.
of blast. Got a whole bunch of different beers. So I love things like that. You only get to see new bands you may not have heard of. You get to taste some beers and everything. It's perfect. It's a good way to make for everything.
But I also think too, it's cool with like these alternative genres, and I don't know if there's probably more genres that's like cater to this, but I think like metal, punk, steroids, that EDR, or like malt liquor, ironically, and this is kind of where we are creating a beer videos too. Is how people who might not necessarily be into craft beer will definitely come to the show, and if they get a chance to try all these different craft beers, maybe I have a new customer, maybe another brewery has a new customer, and I think it's really cool for the economy that way.
I agree. Craft beer is definitely growing, so I like to see what comes out.
Sure.
Anything else we haven't talked about? You want to put in?
Or talk about this beer.
Yeah. So what is this one?
So you're drinking Olaf Metal. It's a collaboration I did with Erie Aleworks. It's a Clerks reference. So it's a Norwegian farmhouse IPA. The Norwegian aspect comes from the yeast strain we use, the light strain that's based in Norway. And this one particularly is their Hornindal, and it's a little bit more tropical, a lot more pineapple.
I love the pineapple. I got that right away.
Yeah.
Pineapple cream.
For being like a saison or farmhouse type strain, you don't really get a lot of those like funky or spicy characters. And it's almost to me like an American strain that's just like jacked up. And the other cool thing too is that it ferments at 100 degrees, which I've never seen any other yeast strains besides the Quake strain like that. So it's really cool. They're very S-free, very flavorful, and they're wonderful for IPA or hop juice just because they act like hops really well.
Even kind of got the residuals for pineapple juice.
Yeah, definitely is pretty hazy for sure. So it has Simcoe with a hop, so the Coffman juice is awesome.
So she gave me this little tease with this, so we're gonna go try out some of her other beers and see what they have to offer. So I felt like we were getting in the way because they're all busy making beer, so we're gonna hang out in the grain area, and it's a nice day outside. So we have this beautiful thing here. So which way do you want to go?
Let's start down here.
Okay.
So the first one you're trying is honeycomb cream ale. So it's a really
Put the honey right
delicately, it's really nice delicate malt notes. The honey is present, more on the aroma, but again, delicate on the palate. Nothing's too overwhelming. A few months ago, I went to this honey beer summit where I got to learn all about brewing with honey, and so I kind of came back and I'm like, well, everything needs to have honey in it now. But I knew I wanted to do a light, honey beer for the summer, and that's what we have right here.
It's a very good summer beer. It's different too. It's not like the one I've really tasted before. I like it. Said the honey's not overpowering. Well blended. I love the smell of it too.
Sometimes I think they can come off being a little cloying, so I knew I literally day by day tasted it, added a little bit more honey, tasted it, gave it a day.
Perfect balance.
Great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Moving along.
The next beer you're trying is our newest beer on tap. It's Rocktoberfest.
Oh,
It's our
love
Oktoberfest year. So Rock Bottom doesn't really have many corporate mandated beers. Most of the time now they're based around marketing. So for example, in the early spring we do Fire Chief Red, which we have to brew red beer. So I get to design the recipe, but they offer the marketing for Fire Chief Red. Rocktoberfest is a different one where they have always given us the recipe, but I feel like if they asked us to do our own, I probably would still mimic it because I've always been really impressed by the recipe. And I mean, I use fireman malt, so it's straight out of Germany. It's really, really nice. That's one of my favorite seasonals that we do.
Me being an Oktoberfest beer, yeah, this is one I would definitely drink. I would definitely take this to Halloween parties. Delicious.
I think fall beers are some of my favorites, and that's
Oh, yeah.
part of it right there.
That's all part of fall.
So the next one you're trying is The World Is Ours. It's a brute IPA that has passion fruit and apricot in it. I'm not sure how many brute IPAs you've had yet. They're pretty new to the market. The whole idea is that I approached it kind of similarly to a hazy IPA where I wanted to have a nice round mouthfeel and a lot of aroma, including more like American hops, so it does have more tropical and citrus notes. But I used an enzyme that basically broke down all of the long chain sugars so that the yeast would literally eat every sugar that's in that beer. So the final gravity was literally 0. So it creates a nice like dry beer that what I think I like about them so much is that you have a sip, but you kind of want more after you sip. I specifically did this beer for Fresh Fest, which was the America's first all black beer fest. I collaborated with a local artist for it.
It's kind of like if an IPA and a sour met up, got drunk.
Yeah.
I like this love child. It's a good mix, very different, like she was saying. Wow. I hope this one takes off.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are approaching them differently. My husband works for another brewery, and they actually approached it more like a wine, like an actual fruit IPA, so a mixture of like a champagne and IPA. So the next one I'm actually doing is something similar. Yeah, it's cool. It's a new style. Where it's all about experimentation.
Exactly, trial and error.
Yeah. So the next one is a house favorite. It's called Uppity Jagoff IPA. It's a double dry hopped hazy American IPA. I always have to add that American because at the same time it is a hazy IPA. It's very like aroma forward, but I still wanted a little bit of bitterness in there. I mean, it's one of our staples. It's always kind of had a little bit of a bite. And I wanted to create something that guests could try, but then I could build other hoppy beers around it that had their own distinctions, but that could still be a go-to for guests. So.
And it's not overpowering the hops at all. It's kind of like just you got enough where you get the bite, where you're not like getting attacked by jaws or anything. So definitely good idea. Now IPAs are scary. They're either pine cone or not. So
Yeah, for sure.
And the dark one.
So last but not least is Mountain Stomp. It's a smoked porter. We always do rotating dark beers. I knew for the summer I wanted to do something maybe smoky. Either people are going to barbecues, it's just that time of year. So yeah, I think porter is light enough that it still doesn't sit on your palate too much.
Oh yeah, definitely not heavy at all. You got that first. Not overpowering on the smoke either.
Mm-hmm.
You got and you get the coffee, finish. See, smoke beers are scary too. That's another one. If you don't do a smoke beer right, you just get that liquid smoke taste.
Well, that was something that I knew going into it, and so instead of using what I think a lot of times people use like beechwood smoked malt, I used oak smoked malt. So to me, it was like more like a campfire.
Yeah, this is something you would love around a campfire. I would cook with this. This is something I'd love for barbecues, probably like a marinade, or to drink while you're barbecuing. Definitely. I'm impressed with this beer here. So let's go inside, let's meet some of the people, and see what they think. I love them all. What are you drinking, man?
The Uppity Jagoff.
Jack.
Pittsburgh's best.
I tried one of those. What do you think of it?
It's awesome. That's what brought me in.
And it's first time here, or?
No, absolutely not. It's probably been 5 or 6 years since I've been here.
Beer's so good, they make you keep coming back.
Keep coming back.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers for that.
What are you drinking?
This is The World Is Ours.
Another one I tried. What do you
Very,
think?
very good. Very good.
First time here, or?
kind of have a seat here.
So local.
I've been here since it opened. I usually come a couple times. Always good beers. Always good.
You're gonna free up what they're saying. They seem to do a lot of seasonal, a lot of.
Yes. Definitely. This is actually the Rocktoberfest.
Oh, I just tried.
They just tapped it. They're gonna have a thing, I think Friday night or Thursday night, where they'll have an actual tapping.
It's like the pre.
Yes, this is the pre-taste of the Rocktoberfest.
Awesome. Cheers.
Here's to it.
Thank you so much for having me. I don't have to last. The best of your endeavors.
I'll send you off with this.
Yes. This was the one I said was like a sour IPA with
The fruit IPA.
IPA. Happy guys, don't forget, check out this. It's coming up, they do it every year. Beer, music. It's awesome, good times. As always, come thirsty, be tipsy.